I'm going to show you what I picked up today. While I was at a house working, do metal roofing, so I'm different people's houses every couple of days when we start a new job. But this tree was in the yard of the house that we're working on, and of course usually ask a homeowner if you cut anything off of their tree. Sometimes people don't like that. But in this case I knew that the man didn't care. This tree had these beautiful flowers on it. But what I did, in case you're somewhere and you want to find something that you want to propagate, what I did is I took me a water bottle that I had laying in the back of my truck conveniently. Just filled it up with some tap water. Now I don't like to use water out of the faucet because of the chlorine, the chemicals, what may or may not be in it. I dipped this rainwater up out of the ditch. And I cut these cuttings off. You can see I cut a angle on the end of that right here. But I wanted to grow some of these trees, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to propagate them. I'm going to keep them in here until they grow some roots on there, but I was going to show you also while I had, see this bucket right here? It's full of rainwater. You see these green leaves? What this is I cut all the suckers off the bottom of my plum tree out here. All of these suckers are starting to grow roots now. I've had these in here for, let me find one that's got a good example of what I'm trying to. These have been in here a couple of weeks. But if you'll look real closely on here, I don't know how well you can see or not, but there's spores growing all of where it's been in the water. What that is that's growing roots on there. You've seen maybe one of my other propagated some fig, but I just cut these suckers. Had this bucket of water, I simply didn't do nothing but stick it down in this bucket of water. And these leaves have started sprouting and coming up on here after that. So what I'm going to do is in with my plum bushes, I'm going to take these cuttings that I just acquired today off of these bushes, and I'm just going to put them right down in here with this. It's not going to hurt a thing. I can tell the difference by the bark and the limb that it's a different plant. I know what that is. I'm going to pour that water in there with it. I may put a little bit of liquid fertilizer in here, but we get ready to start potting. I've ordered some seeds, won't be long. I've noticed right here where I'm propagating some figs, this was not growing, but what I did here is I scraped the bottom of this with my pocket knife a little bit, cut an angle on it. If you can tell, there's some little spores growing on this, and if you can see right there on the end, and that's been in there for maybe 2 weeks, but you'll notice these green buds is growing. They wasn't on there when I put these in there. So nothing in this jug. I cut the top of a milk jug out, put some water. I've probably got an inch and a half, maybe 2 inches of water in the bottom of this. So if you decide you want to propagate some stuff, there's nothing to it really. Little care to be taken, but you can pretty easily propagate most any cuttings. I'm sure there's probably some stuff that you can't, but just about anything. It's 1st of March, so it's time to start thinking about planting, and of course it's on everybody's mind. Everybody's sick of winter, sick of cold weather. But we've got some cold weather coming. I know that in the next 2-3 days, it's Friday afternoon. I know Sunday night to Monday morning, it's supposed to get down to 24 degrees here, which is pretty cold for central Mississippi. But it'll be 24 for a couple of days, they got predicted. So not time to be putting anything in the ground yet. But under this roof, keep the frost off. You can propagate. I'm probably going to try to throw me up some kind of a greenhouse before long. I've got some some clear plastic, some white plastic I've heard works better. I don't know. We're going to learn some of this together. Some of my videos, if you keep up with my other videos, you'll see me do some different things. We try to do a little bit of everything. This is just country living and the way we do things out here in the country, and mainly making do with what we've got around us. We try to refrain from going and buying new stuff as much as possible. If I can reuse something, repurpose something, make do with what I find, do it for cheap. That's the way I like to do things. So we'll make some more videos, but I wanted to show you these plum bushes and this flower we've got here. And I've got some azaleas propagating, some figs. We got some different things that we're propagating. I'm probably gonna propagate some grapevine here before long. I've got some that my dad don't wanna use, so I'm probably gonna try to transplant it, find somewhere around on my property to put it, and see how I can make it do. All right, I want you to see right here what I've got. I showed you this that's in this milk jug. One more time, let you look. Just top cut out. They just been stuck down in there. I want you to pay attention to how big these buds are. You see that? That's just open milk jug stuck in there. You see this Walmart bag or grocery bag? Yeah, this actually is a Walmart bag. Over the top of this, I want you to see exactly how I've done this. I'm gonna get the camera, bring it over here and let you look, and then I'll set it back up. Alright. That's my stuff in my bucket. Alright, this cut open. I took a coffee can. Now see, I just pulled this bag down, stuck them under there kinda. That's all I did to it. These were done exactly the same time, same cuttings off the same bush. Now do you see how much more green, how many more buds, actual leaves, same time frame now. I promise you this is exactly the same time frame that these were done. You say, well okay, that's because these have bigger limbs. Phone ringing, had to cut that off. This not doing so well, don't look like. But it is growing. Just thought I saw. Right there. It is alive. I wanted to make sure you knew that was alive, but it is not doing any way else bigger. The smaller ones are actually doing better. But just because this had this bag over it, creating sort of a greenhouse, a little warmer, I mean, they're sitting side by side. This is how much more growth compared to that right there that we've got here. Same time frame, same thing. I have to set my camera back up. But what I wanted to explain to you is that doing it like this works. But this right here, if you cover it up with a bag, just simply pulled it down over the top. You turn it where you can see a little better. I just set it up on this table, simply pulled it over the top. I took the handles, just sort of tucked them under this can. That can's got about 2 inches of water in it. I left them just like that. I'm going to slide this right back over here where the sunshine can shine on it. But all there is to it. But significant difference, I wanted to show you that.